Hello, it is Monday, August 22nd, and that means two things. Everybody knows is the most dangerous phrase in the English language, and it is time for the lighting industry news brief brought to you by Keystone Technologies and their T8 LED tubes. And you know what they have on them? A little switch. And that little switch has 5 positions. Yes, 5 positions for 5 color temperatures. That's 3,000, 35, 4,000, 5,000K, and 6,500K, just like what I'm sitting under right now, with the ability to operate as single or double-ended wiring, easy installation, shunted and non-shunted lamp holders, 50% at least in terms of energy savings over fluorescence, longer lifespans than fluorescence, and they're on sale right now. Let's visit KeystoneTech.com or the link in the description if you please. Let's get into the news, however. The DOE has set a new energy standard for commercial buildings. ASHRAE/IES 90.1-2019 will be in effect as of July 28th, 2023. Plan accordingly. IKEA is building a new plant in Indiana. Construction has already begun in Batesville. China is setting up for rolling blackouts as they deal with power shortages. Factories will be affected for the next little while. The IES has presented 2 rounds of awards, Illumination Awards for projects and their Society Awards for people and members. The recognition list is quite long. You can check it out for yourself. Greycliff, a PE firm, has bought into Fulham for an undisclosed amount, but probably a lot because they put out a press release about it. We have reactions from the Inflation Reduction Act from all sides of the spectrum. I will say that it does a lot, but it's not really about inflation per se. Asterisk, I'm a modern monetary theorist, so don't pay too much attention to me. And the U.S. will be holding trade talks with Taiwan. Related, everyone is stepping up their military presence into the South China Sea, just so you know. Elemental LED's Munskul Kreutzbeleg has been named Woman of the Year by the Nevada Women's Fund. Schneider Electric has been honored for their disability inclusion based on their equity index published by a group called Disability In. Atlas has sponsored the Food Security Fund for veterans, the Independence Fund, as part of a one-day event. Energy Focus has reported on their Q2 results. Sales are down 28%, which means their stocks have been low for a while, which means they may be delisted from the NASDAQ. We'll see how that goes. The ALA and others have penned an open letter in support of supply chain issues. They actually have proposed 5 solutions. 2 are just give them more money, and 3 are regulate us less. There we go. The AEE, that is the Association of Efficiency Engineers, has named their chapter award winners worldwide event. Check it out. LSI shows gains this quarter, best sales in the lighting sector since 2018. SiteOne has bought Linzel. These are both landscape suppliers and distributors. They'll be merging. And Kubo's Semiconductors has done another round of venture funding, earning $600K. They make green gallium nitride LEDs instead of blue ones. It's neat. In legal news, Patriot LEDs has earned themselves a $3 million fine as the FTC begins to crack down on assembled in the USA labeling. Seoul Semiconductor has obtained an injunction and recall against Conrad Electric in Germany. Signify has sued Menards over 60 SKUs and 6 patents. They're dealing in some things that might be infringing. Cleantech has secured their patent, although there will be a lighting-related claims trial going into October. A judge has issued enhanced damages for Super versus CH, meaning that in addition to what the jury said and then the legal fees, it's past $20 million in penalties at this point. And a North American lighting employee, that's the company, not just the geographic region, Nicolas Perbidon, was arrested at work. He is accused of kidnapping. Rep agency updates. We have Electrical Solutions and Design repping for Morris in 4 states in the Midwest. The IES and IALD are taking over Light Fair next year. And on the 25th, you can attend a webinar hosted by the IADA. That's Light Justice. 2 different time zones on that, by the way, for your convenience. In IoT, we have a new 5G standard protocol. This is called Reduced capacity, it will be running for cellular IoT devices. And US-led partners with Kasambi for mesh control options on their products. In recommended reading, we have What's New in Retail IoT. We have the lesser-known benefits of horticultural LED. We have saving money with smart homes. We have key steps for solar lighting projects. We have saving energy with the power of AI. Statistics. It's statistics. AI is just statistics. There we go. MIT Tech Review talks about LEDs and the end of dark skies. We have a question of whether freedom from light trespass is a right, and the EU reaction to lack of gas might be on the right track, according to this analyst. And in market projections, we have 21 billion value for vertical farming, 7% growth in building automation, 2.5% growth in LED lighting, and we have 4% gains in general lighting. We have patient perspectives on tunable light. The PNL has surveyed what occupants appreciate in recovery rooms, and they want to be more comfortable. That's the short version. We have a Korean nanotechnology group double stacking white LEDs with yellow phosphors and red quantum dots for better color rendering. We have IR sensors making more personal climate controls. This is based on research from Singapore and Berkeley. And TLED performance depends on driver control. We have a new variable configurable driver invented just to solve this problem. And in dark sky news, Lights Out Texas awareness campaign is spinning up for fall migration season. And the same is true in New York State. Lake Fork Valley Conservancy in Colorado is starting a new kind of night school. U.S. highway safety regulators have approved an entirely new kind of headlight that might not blind us all. Chestnut Hill, Pennsylvania, still pushing back on glary fixtures. Salamanders regenerate tails more slowly under Allen. Upper Township, New Jersey debates a dark sky audience. Your melatonin level is linked with migraines. Death Valley is experiencing light pollution. Dark sky advocates are very pleased to see what's going on in Spain's lights out orders and hope some of that logic sticks around. The Czech government's light pollution law isn't measuring up. The Australasian Dark Sky Alliance is on TikTok now. And we have a ranking of all U.S. states for sleep quality. Funnily enough, Hawaii, number 50. In horticultural news, we have Redwire planning to launch a commercial greenhouse into space. And Fos is ranked 19 on the Inc. 5000 list as among the fastest growing companies in the U.S. And People News, Jennifer Preston is at Magic Light as a national sales manager. SDA has promoted 2 people and hired 2 people. LMPG has picked Ruben Bartlett as their COO. AES has promoted Mike Pierce to sales manager, and LSI has elected Ernest W. Marshall to their board of directors. In local news, Massachusetts has new energy legislation. We have a $92 million program for residential retrofits in the District of Columbia. Lumination has opened a second showroom in Ohio. The Illinois State is offering $250 million in Main Street improvement grants. Richland County, Ohio is revamping the globes around their courthouse. Windsor has received $200K in utility incentives. Plymouth U has been shortlisted for a sustainability award after their changes. The Denver Botanical Gardens has won a lighting control award. We have a discussion of whether or not France's energy restrictions will look like in the winter. Berlin may be dim and dark parks, and Lagos, Nigeria is calling for LED adoption. And things you can make, your own bulbs, a spooky mirror, and just a reminder that the CHIPS Act won't add 1 million construction jobs. As with many targeted subsidies, the job growth actually happens in related support industries as well as the service sector in the region. Anyway, it's a bit of a misspoken thing. Biden said it. He flubs numbers a lot, actually. Anyway, I've been Scott Walker. This has been the Lighting Industry News Brief. Thank you to Nailed. Thank you to Keystone. And thank you for listening. Tell a friend. Actually, what I need you to do is steal a friend's phone and just put this show on their podcatcher. Please do that for me. That's how the word gets around. Stealing phones and installing podcatchers for me. Until next time, I've been Scott Walker. Enjoy your music.
Right.